Welcome to Study Loop.
So the question here basically gives us a table from the Goodman Tire and Rubber Company, through which it wants us to develop the R and chi charts. So to first of all develop the chi charts here, we essentially need to take our samples. So if we know that our samples are going to be 20 different samples here, through which each of them is going to have 3 observations, what we have to do is first of all find the mean. So to find the mean is to essentially take all the observations, so observation 1 plus observation 2 plus observation 3 here, and divide it by 3 here, as there's 3 different samples. So that is what we're going to get for each of our chi values here, through which we then can use that particular value to find the value of r. So r is going to be taken by taking the biggest number minus the smallest number, or the lowest number here, and that is going to give us our average. So once we get our values of r here, we're going to get the average to be approximately 228 out of 20, which is going to be 11.4 here. So therefore, from here we can calculate the control limits for such. For the upper control limit, it's essentially going to take the value of r here, which is 11.4, multiplied by d4. And in order to get d4, we have to find the value of it, which is going to be taken by locating the sample size n3 in the first column, and then locate the value that corresponds to sample size 3 in column d4. So the intersection value that's given from here is 2.574. So our value of our upper control limit is going to be 29.34. For our lower control limit here, we take it the same thing, but multiply by d3 here, through which our value of d3 is going to be 0, and therefore our lower control limit is going to be equal to 0. So the upper and control limit for this particular chart is going to be 29.34 here. So what does it say? It basically indicates that all the samples ranges are within the control limits, indicating that the process variability was in control during our particular sampling period here.